Hey everybody, welcome to Work Better Wednesday.
Hello.
You're not seeing a split screen. This is actually us in person. Look, I can put my arm around it. So Libby and I got together right after the world premiere on April 12th, and we snowplowed some fun events. What did we do?
We went to the IIDA Awards here in Madison at the Concourse Hotel.
Yep.
We dressed up.
What are the
fabulous.
IIDA
There's
Awards?
no pictures.
Right. What are the IIDA Awards?
The IIDA Awards is the International Interior Design Awards or Association Awards. And we went with Miller Knoll. So thank you, Miller Knoll, for inviting us.
Lauren!
Yes, you're the best. And we got to see some really great projects from the past couple of years that won awards in design excellence. And we just had a great time.
The last category was work.
Yeah.
The last category of awards was like just workplaces. So it was really fun to see how all kinds of workplaces, from doctors' offices and clinics to law offices to, like dermatologies, dermatology clinics, are rethinking how to design spaces that aren't just great for customers and clients, but are great for the people too. So tip of the hat to those who are designing places that are helping work feel more humane and welcoming.
Yeah, 100%. A lot of the designers mentioned this was, our first project during COVID.
Yep.
Some of them had never even met the client. HGA had a project that they had never met the client, which was really cool. Not to not meet a client, but cool that you could do that. You know, that you could design a space for someone with all the COVID considerations. So a couple of them were mentioning there were no private offices in one of the workplaces that they featured. There were no private offices. It was just benching and kind of work cafe, like lounge spaces.
And that space is near here.
Yeah.
So we won't give away who it is because I want to see if we can tape one of our Work Better Wednesdays from that location. So
that would be great.
More to come.
Yeah.
And yes, I know Libby always looks fantastic. I have the worst allergies today, you guys. I think I'm taking a nap immediately after we wrap this up. So just look over here. Look over here. I'll just be over here speaking of cameras make you self-conscious. Okay, anyway, Libby, we want to do three things. Big idea, any questions that we want to let everybody know about, because so many of you are asking us such great questions, and then finally what's coming next. So do you have a big idea this week?
I want to talk about your big
Okay,
idea.
all right.
We talked about this a little bit before we started, and
The big idea is there have been two really substantive, like data-driven pieces of research that have come out this week that are basically saying, hey, the people we have in the workforce now are the people we're going to have in the workforce. So between 900,000 people dying during COVID in the United States who are never going to be able to come back to work again, and the fact that people who want to participate in the labor force are at peak participation, we basically have what we're going to have. So what does that mean for you? That means for you, stop thinking that you're going to be bringing people off the bench. The bench has been cleared. Now we've got to be thinking about, okay, it's going to be about trying to recruit from other places, poaching talent. I hate to say it, but it's going to be a competition for who has the best place to work better. So we have what we're going to have. Do you want to add anything to that?
Yeah, sort of to piggyback, a little different, but to piggyback off of that, we mentioned very briefly on our world premiere about the amount of people, and Rebecca's going to help us with some of that data in the next few weeks. The amount of people who followed their passions during COVID, and they maybe broke out and became entrepreneurs, and some of that worked out really well and some of it didn't. So we're going to talk about that a little bit to see like who's regretted that decision, who has really thrived in that environment, and what those results are. And then it's leading to your results, which is we've got who we've got. So the people who made it on their passion projects are staying there. The people who decided to come back are back. So we've got that those next steps. And then we also just heard from like everybody that was on the world premiere. We just didn't quite have enough time I wish we had more time, to talk about everybody individually, but everybody has been great this whole time. And we got a lot of stories offline after we got off of the video. And we're going to be bringing these people to you. So that's what's next, right?
Yeah.
You're just not going to see this us two old biddies here.
I mean, we know you love seeing us.
You're going to see a lot of the people that we have been privileged to talk to in bringing some of this work to the equation, and they're going to tell their stories, and they are fascinating, passionful stories, and we're just really excited.
Yeah, and for everybody in the interior design community, like as I'm getting to know you guys better, I'm a futurist and an economist. I don't live in your world, but I work a lot on the public sector side, and we got a question during our world premiere, and then I was following up with Diane on text afterwards. If you're on the city management space or you're a city planner, you have probably noticed that a lot of your major employers are going from 2,000 to 300, or maybe it's not that drastic, but they are looking at different space and they want different ideas from you on what that space can be like. So once again, now is the time to rethink how we can work better. We just continue to believe that the wind is at our back here. This is a time of immense opportunities. And those of us who are out there really trying to figure this out and experiment and try to do things that are going to be positive for all people, this is our time.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, it's really exciting time. And it's exciting for entrepreneurs. It's exciting for people following their purpose. And it's exciting for people who are staying right where they are and just wanting to make their day-to-day a lot better.
So get on board. Here we go. Work better. You're going to see us every Wednesday and sometimes in between Wednesdays. But if you've got questions about how things are working and working better, or if you have stories to share, we want to hear from you, including we may feature you on one of our future
Vlogs.
Libby called it a show. I was like, oh, we have a show.
You'll be on the show. You're going to be a guest star.
Welcome to the show. Anyway, we love you guys. Take good care of yourselves. Take good care of each other. And we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.